Early Earth was very violent, had massive barrage of comets called the Great Bombardment. First life was the archaea. Then after that, after the Great Bombardment, photosynthetic bacteria were formed.
The Miller experiment was an experiment to create early life by simulating early Earth's environment. Instead of creating early life, they created amino acids.
Endosymbiosis is the theory that early archaea engulfed early bacteria, photosynthetic bacteria, to form the eukaryotes of today. This is how chloroplasts have two-cell membrane.
Carbohydrates are a short-term energy source. And to see if you have carbohydrates present, add 1 milliliter of the substance to a test tube. Then add 0.5 milliliters of Benedict's to the test tube and then heat in water for 2 minutes. If you have orange, then it's a positive test.
Lipids are long-term energy and also part of the cell membrane. To test for them, all you have to do is rub them on a brown paper bag, and if the brown paper bag is clear, then you have lipids.
Proteins are a major structure, also part of the cell membrane, and enzymes. To test for proteins, you add 1 milliliter of substance and 0.5 milliliters of iodide to a test tube. If it turns purple, then the test is positive.
Nucleic acids. The function is the genetic code, has two different kinds, deoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid. The structure contains a sugar, phosphate group, and a nitrogen space.
Dehydration synthesis builds polymers, and water is also a product.
Hydrolysis breaks down polymers, and water is a reactant. They are both chemical reactions, and they both use enzymes. A eukaryotic cell contains a nucleus, which has the genetic code, a cell membrane, the Golgi apparatus, which folds proteins, mitochondria, which generate energy.
The difference between a eukaryote and a prokaryote is that a eukaryote does not have a flagellum, and a prokaryote has no nucleus and no organelles.